Good evening, folks. Welcome to Hockey Night in Omaha, Nebraska, kicking it off. We have the Minnesota Blue Army versus the Sioux Falls Power. And we're getting ready to go here in Baxter Arena, home of the Omaha, Nebraska, University of Omaha, Nebraska Mavericks. All right, puck. Minnesota clears it down deep. Get a camera angle right, we're good. Vandell, fans on the outlet. Minnesota gets it again. He's being fought by Hull. Haiti to Armio. Armio to Vandell to Hull. They can't get it out, and it goes behind the Sioux Falls end. Icing. Yep, they're going to call that, and we're back down to the Sioux Falls zone. So it is Friday night, 7 o'clock in Omaha, Nebraska. Zabarniak on the draw. Puck goes to the blue line. Shot on net. Manzella clears it to the side. Zabarniak gets it around. Arneson can't clear it out. He loses his stick. Minnesota has it. Pass across in the corner. Bass takes his man down. Zabarniak ties his man up on the side, and it goes around to Arneson. Arneson nicely chip out, and he's got Curvalis going for the puck. Minnesota gets to it first, reverses it into the corner, and outlet pass, turnover. Zabarniak with the time. Oh, it just missed the net, and just casually flicks the backhand. It made it look absolutely dangerous. Minnesota working it up. Bass chips it back, and you've got Best. Reed going in by himself. High shot. Zabarniak gets thrown into the goalie. Reed was looking to the short side, had a chance. A couple of miscues in the Minnesota zone, and Sioux Falls gets an early chance. It's going over to Gibbs and a mystery whistle. Mystery whistle solved. It looks like the net is off the mooring. So my call outs to puck is dropped. Minnesota wins it, gets it back, chips it out, kept in by Bass, and into the Blue Army net. Bench, my mistake. If you didn't tune in this afternoon, Sioux Falls beats the Phoenix Junior Coyotes. Draw is won by Sioux Falls. Veenstra pestering his guy in the corner, and Minnesota Blue Army on the breakout. Down the ice, 2-on-1, blocked by Haiti. Oh, and the guy managed to get the puck across and just wide of the net. It goes to Johnson. Johnson's got Veenstra and Gibbs. Shot on net by Johnson. High rebound. Gets past McDonald, and now it's a foot race back. It's a 2-on-1 for Minnesota. Pass across, and another shot. I think Manzella got a piece of that and knocks it out. So, call out to the talented Jeff Johnson and his wife Amy. Thank you very much for taking me out to dinner tonight. It was excellent. Armio on the draw. He has Hull and Rowan with him. Armio. Puck in front. Shot on Mazzella. Rebound comes up, and he grabs the second shot. Referees are deciding where to drop the puck. Armio on the draw again against Blue Army number 93. Armio ties his man up, wins the puck back to Vandell. Vandell tries to reverse it around. Minnesota guy got it. Heinke, number 67 for Minnesota, trying to get the puck out. Does. Andor, number 93, grabs it, and Hull can't get it out. It's still in the Sioux Falls zone, and Vandell chucks it down to Hull. Hull's got some time and space. Now he doesn't, but followed up by Vandell, who throws it in the corner. Hull has the puck. bounces it off the board, still has it, tries to reverse it to Rowan, and it goes to Zverniak to Fandel to Rowan behind the net, turns it over, and Minnesota's got a rather slow developing breakout. Bass, chip, Rowan did not see Zverniak, and he was wide open. Goes to Dubé clears it in front to Corvallis, great shot, and blocker saved by the goalie, but big old juicy rebound. Zverniak and Anderson against the boards. Anderson over to Gibbs, nice low shot. Dubé on the puck. Chips out, and it is thrown down the ice, and now it's a foot race, and it's going to be an icing. 13:18 left in the first period. We're at Baxter Arena in Nebraska, Omaha. Friday evening on October the 29th. If I say anything wrong on the show, feel free to text me, and if you can't hear it or the stream falters, please let me know. 816-820-7841. Thank you. Zverniak on the draw to the right hand of the Minnesota Blue Army goaltender. Gets it to Anderson. Anderson throws it back, shot on net. Big old rebound there. Corvallis chips it in. Anderson keeps it in. Nice play. Dubé has a man open. And Zverniak shot it. He puts it in the net, and they're going to wave it off. They're going to wave it off on a hand knock-in, but really nice play by Jack Dubé to hand Zverniak, who was just parked out there having a picnic beside the net. Great opportunity. Nice play. Yeah, Veenstra, McDonald, and Johnson. Draw is won by McDonald, turns to Johnson. Johnson chips it over to Veenstra. Veenstra has the puck, has a little bit of time to skate, gets it over to Fandel. Maybe I should turn the camera. Fandel chips it ahead to Johnson. Going in, he's got some time and space. He cycles. Puck is out. Race back. Minnesota 2-on-2. Veenstra has the puck, has some space. Chips it up to Johnson. Goes with Johnson. Johnson over to Haiti. Haiti chips it deep. Goalie behind the net. Veenstra's on him. Grabs his guy. Knocks him to the ground. Gets the puck. He's all up in front of that. Shoots. Oh! Short side. Almost gets a goal. There's absolutely no bias from the announcer on that at all. Armio on the draw to the right of the Blue Army goaltender. Wins the draw. Hall dancing around with it in front. Tries to do the wraparound backhand and chip out, and goes to Bass. Bass cycles it back. Chip ahead to Armio. He has a chance to go by. Doesn't. But then Johnson comes and, Rowan comes, and now you got a 2-on-1. Armio shot. Shoot, scores! Beautiful. Trapped the goalie. Looking as Rowan as bait. Really nice goal. Great shot. Nice job, Adam Armio, on the shot on net. Puck goes back to the Minnesota defenders. They're trying to set it up, bloop it out. Corvallis runs into this guy. And number 44 chips it across, and oh wow. Great play by Ethan Hall. Fantastic. Got a stick on it in the last second. Bass tries to get it out, gets it out to Hall. Hall heads it up to Rowan. Armio's offside, but Rowan comes in. Ooh, that's close. Yeah, he's going to call that. Just by half a step. Adam Armio offside on that play. Faceoff's going to be in the neutral zone to the right of the Blue Army goaltender. There's 11:20 left in the first period. Sioux Falls Power versus the Minnesota Blue Army. Puck is won by Minnesota. Back to the defense. He sets it up. Passes over to his defense. Back again. Number 67 for Minnesota skating it up too far for number 74. They're going to wave that and call it an icing. So we are back down to the other end. Oh, pardon me. That would be the Guinness. Zavarniak wins the draw. Arneson tried to get it. Vandal hits the puck, turns it over, chips it to Zavarniak. He gives it to Reed. Reed coming in, shoots, and oh wow. I got to say, he has got an eye for the net, but he just missed it, but that was close. Jordan Gibbs on the boardline stops 3 Minnesota players before they get it out. And Minnesota over the blue line, stopped by Vandal. He gets his skate hooked up with the Minnesota player and goes down back to the Minnesota defense. Swings it around, reverses it to the other defender, number 79, skating up. Haiti had him lined up. He throws it in deep, not icing. Jordan Gibbs headmans to Reed. Reed, a nice chip to Arneson. Arneson throws it across to Zavarniak, and he gets it knocked off his stick, but manages to get it again. Tries to throw it in front. Veenstra grabs the puck, has it, skating with some speed. Hangs on to it, gets it back to the Bass. Bass across to Haiti, keeps it in, throws it deep, and it's Reed and Zavarniak. Zavarniak to Haiti. Haiti spins around. He's got a forechecker, but he's got space. Gives it. Zavarniak helps him up and manages to keep it, tries to get it over. Minnesota keeps it in, and Haiti knocks it down. The puck is still in. Veenstra fighting his man, pulls him down. Over to Johnson. Johnson chips it in, and it is into the corner. Defender gets it around. McDonald to Veenstra. Veenstra tried to get it back to Corvallis. Goes to Johnson in the corner. He reverses the play. Johnson still has it. Passes it across. Wide open Corvallis. Shoots off the post, off the goalie. Nice play. Corvallis in the corner. He's helped out by McDonald. Corvallis gets it in. Johnson whacks it and right into the breadbasket. Late hit on McDonald. He goes sprawling, probably because he needed to clean the ice and the blue paint. Looks like Dav Vorosenkis is going to be up for this game. He's dressed in a suit behind the bench with the coach. No news on what that's about, but might be hurt. Veenstra on the draw. Puck goes back. McDonald on his man. Johnson gets it. Penalty. Looks like it's going to be on Sioux Falls. Yep. Puck is stopped. Veenstra grabs it. Knocks it out. And Will McDonald's going to get called for something. Is it Will? No. Oh dear. It was McDonald's, but Veenstra was going to the bench. Maybe he had a guilty conscience or something. Puck goes into the Sioux Falls zone. You have Armio with Rowan, Gibbs, and Vandal. Armio on the draw to the right of Vanzella. Loses it. Minnesota sets up. Number 11 back to number 67, Henke. Gets to try to get it to Sutton, number 2. Can't get it out. Number 11 chokes number 11 and stays on him. Shot is blocked by Armio. Goes back to number 2 and Rowan knocks it out. And there's going to be a second penalty on Sioux Falls. Looks like Zane Rowan is going to go for hooking. So now we have Armio, Haiti, and Corvallis out. 8:29 left in the first period. Armio comes off and Arneson goes out. Arneson loses the draw to Minnesota, number 2, taking his time, over to Henke, number 67. Henke, 2, shoots, Manzella's there, and wow, right in shot, and not much motion there, but Manzella managed to trap that between his arms. Nice save. Arneson on the draw, to the right of Manzella, 1-0 for Sioux Falls. 8:17 left in the first period. Minnesota wins the draw. Haiti takes his man to the corner. Minnesota number 11 sets it up, looks to number 77. 77 back to Henke, number 67. He walks the line and back to Rennie, who takes a shot, number 61. Goes off Manzella and then out of the zone into the Blue Army zone. They set up behind their net. Number 2, head of speed. Armijo forces them to the outside, and it's going to be a turnover, and Armijo ends up with the puck and backhands it down through the middle of the ice down and back into the Minnesota zone. Number 2, looks like his name is Stratton, sets it up, skating out over the blue line, over the center line, past Armijo, and he goes in, takes a shot, it goes high over the net, and Haiti takes a whack at it and does not go out. Armijo tries to swing it out. Graham, number 61, with the puck. Back to Graham in the slot. He's got lots of time and space. Blocked by Hunter Haiti. Nice play on that. Nice block. Way to get a leg in the lane and block that shot. Out now is Dylan Bast and Vandal. Puck is going to be dropped to the right of Ryan Manzella. Won by Sioux Falls and cleared down the ice. Minnesota carries it back down. Number 44, fanned on the play, wide open, and Armijo down the ice. Looks like there's McDonald's out and 17 seconds left on the Rowan penalty. Minnesota coming back over red, over blue, into the Sioux Falls zone. Bass forces his man to the outside. Fandel gets a stick on the puck. Turnover on Minnesota and down the ice. Minnesota goalie to the defender, number 79. Backhands it off to forecheck and turns it over to McDonald. McDonald to Ryan Johnson. Has got, no, my mistake, to Rowan. Fandel fans on it. Had a Ryan Johnson going back to Rowan. Shot on net. Goalie easily stops that. Out for Sioux Falls now is Ethan Hall, Adam Armijo, Haiti, Rowan, and Jordan Gibbs. 6:12 left in the first period. We're in Omaha, Nebraska, in Baxter Arena, home of the University of Omaha, Nebraska Mavericks. Draws won by Sioux Falls. Armijo shoots, and a deflection saved by the goalie. I don't think he saw it. He was just being big. To Haiti, he's got space, shoots it low, gets it through. Armijo chips it back quickly to Gibbs. Gibbs over to Haiti. Haiti with some time, gets around his man, throws it in front of the net. Armijo chips it around, and the goalie covers it up. .551 left in the first period. Now out for Sioux Falls is Zvarniuk, Reed, and Arneson. Now they're going to call that, and they're going to kick it out because Reed was halfway into the circle before the puck was dropped. They kick Zvarniuk out. Reed wins the draw back. Backhand to Gibbs, who flicks it at the net, and the goalie saw that and gloves it. Puck is being dropped to the right of the Minnesota goalie. Zvarniuk with the puck in the Minnesota zone. He wins the draw back to Haiti. Haiti reverses it to Gibbs. Gibbs up to Arneson. Arneson chips it past the defender, takes a hit, goes to the Minnesota defense, tries to clear it out. Zvarniuk had a chance at that. Past Haiti, Minnesota misses the pass, and it's now deep. Manzella stops it quickly for his defenseman Gibbs, who traps it. Zvarniuk comes and grabs the puck from behind. Long pass, looking for a breaking Arneson. It doesn't come out, and it goes back to Zvarniuk. Zvarniuk with the puck behind his net. Forechecked by the Minnesota player. Reverse to Best. Best chips it up past the streaking Arneson. He misses it. Minnesota with a shot on net. And Haiti tries to get it out. It's got a stick on it. It goes to Reed in the corner. Chipped out, and it's going to be an ice. But Arneson's going to be, nope, they're going to call it an icing irregardless. Rowan on the draw. He's got Dubé and Anderson on forward. Rowan wins it. He's got Dubé with him and hits his skate. And turnover for Minnesota. They try to reverse it in front of the net. It doesn't. Corvallis gets a piece on it, and he's breaking. He's looking. Dubé up to Corvallis. Corvallis with the puck. It's going to be an offside on Anderson. He was just ahead of Corvallis. Number 11, Rowan with Anderson and Dubé. Jack Dubé on the puck, gets turned over to the Minnesota defense. They reverse it. He doesn't connect very well in the pass, so Sioux Falls trying to, on the forecheck, get it deep. And it looks like it is Rowan. He's got it. He's skating. He's looking for somebody. Has a bit of time. Tries to get it across. Bast can't keep it in. Corvallis juggles it. You got a 2-on-1 Minnesota. Flick behind the net. Minnesota player 61 cycles it back to 47. Shot on that, nice and low. Manzella just steers that aside, and Dubé goes and hits his guy. Minnesota still with the puck, then turns it over. Rowan, backhand, against the Minnesota defender. He has trouble with it. Dubé gets it, and it's Anderson who tries to chip it, to Rowan. Turned over in Minnesota. He can't control it. He gets it back to, it turns over to 11, Rowan. Rowan cycling back, looking. Has Johnson, has Veenstra, turns it over to Johnson. Johnson, turnover Minnesota player, goes in on the net, shot, goes wide. Vandell tries to get it. Vandell looking, tried to saucer it out to Veenstra over his stick. Turned over by Minnesota. Corvallis corrals it into the corner, reverses it to Johnson. Veenstra almost gets it out on the tip for Corvallis. Donald takes his man, and it's a foot race. Veenstra with the puck, backhands it in front off the goalie's pad. Haiti lines his man up, and he dodges him at the last second. Over to Veenstra. Veenstra chips it out to Armio. To McDonald. McDonald chips it up to Haiti. Can't keep it in. Veenstra can't keep it in. And now it's McDonald. McDonald with some space. Chips it over to a breaking Armio. Comes in. Veenstra chasing it. Doesn't do it. Minnesota clears it. Around. McDonald. Armio hits his guy. New Sioux Falls player on. Can't figure out who it is yet. Haiti's on. Vandell. McDonald. Hall is on. Haiti chips it in deep. No icing. Hall on his guy. Gets the puck. Holds it against the wall. Armio back to Bass. Bass chips it off the wall to nobody. Minnesota picks it up. They cycle it in front. 41 tries for the stretch pass. That's not going to hit the net, and it's going to be an icing. Puck is going to be to the left of the Minnesota goalie. There is 1:48 left in the first period. Score is 1-0 for Sioux Falls on Adam Armio's goal. Armio on the faceoff, wins the draw. Fast cranks it up, and goalie makes a nice glove save. Armio on the draw, ties his man up, and does not win control of the puck. Sioux Falls coming in, Gibbs, nice soccer move, nice pick up to Armio, who has the puck, chips it to Rowan, Shot deflected by the goalie, out high rebound. Hall keeps it in. Didn't expect to get it, I guess. And Minnesota stretch goal has a breakaway. Shot, Manzella stops it, and a shot across, and Manzella's there. Over to Gibbs, who reverses it to Bass. Bass throws it deep to Rowan. Rowan to Zabarniak. Back to Rowan. Rowan holds on to the puck, takes it deep. Zabarniak has the puck, takes a look, gives it to Corvallis. Corvallis, low shot. Nice shot on net. Goalie there with the pad. Zabarniak cycles it back to Reed. Reed trying to break into an Arneson going in front of the net. And it is Blue Army. Blue Army skating it out. Chipped out of the play by Fandel, past the goalie. Corvallis takes his man out behind the net. And it is Fandel helping him. Minnesota players doing a good job. It comes out and puck gets cleared out by Max Reed. Nice play. Arneson fighting three really big guys. And it's the Zerdniak who, nice back move, gets out and he's got streaking Arneson towards the net. High shot around. Corvallis is going to pitchfork this one backhand in, and Reed going to chip it down, and it looks like Minnesota guys come up with it, and they're on a break. Number 77 around the net. Nothing doing. Nice defensive play by Fantel. Arneson on the forecheck, along the side, over his blue line, lugging it up there and throws it down. And that, folks, is the end of the first period. Here in Baxter Arena, Omaha, Nebraska, Friday night, October the 29th. The home of the University of Omaha, Nebraska Mavericks, part of the same league as St. Cloud, Colorado College, North Dakota, Miami, Western Michigan, Minnesota Duluth. So a lot of good hockey gets played here. Armio ties up his man. Minnesota ends up with the puck over the blue line. Minnesota player chips it deep, and it's going to be Hunter Haiti. Hunter Haiti reverses it to Fandel, who chips it up to Armio. Armio runs his guy over, and it goes back to Haiti behind the net. Haiti setting it up, looking deep to Hall, catches it in his feet. He tries to feed it up to a breaking Armio, and Minnesota throws it back into the zone. Fandel with the puck off the Minnesota's player, and they're going to call that no icing, as they should. Minnesota behind the net. Rowan on the forecheck finishes the hit. Zaberniak with the puck. Does a little bit of a skate, gets some speed. Comes in. Gets around his guy, shoots, and good lord, almost put the puck into the net. Haiti chips it back in. Haiti's going to chase his own puck. Gets to his man and throws it in. Rowan with the puck. Has a couple guys open to Reed. Reed all by himself. And Haiti blocks it. Reed had a great shot attempt, but it was blocked. Not all the time in the world. Haiti keeps it in, and then Minnesota gets a hold of it, and they throw it back out of the net, down for an icing. 15:42 left in the second period. Puck is being dropped to the left of the Minnesota goaltender. Verdniak, Arneson, and Reed are the forwards. Verniak wins the puck. Reed helps him. Verniak chucks it deep. Minnesota reverses it. Verniak comes up with it, has it, chucks it over to Reed. Reed holds it back, throws it to Zaberniak, past him. Bass throws it in, off the Minnesota player. Arneson gets to the puck first. Corvallis just shoots it, goes past the Minnesota goaltender to the Zaberniak. They set it up again. They're not even on the power play, and they're just controlling the puck around the perimeter. Arneson with the puck. He gets thrown off of it and loses it, but then gets it back. Nice play by Brady Arneson. Maybe it helps if I show that on TV. Arneson around, throws it against the wall, and it's going to be a penalty. Looks like it's going to be on Sioux Falls, probably interference. And goes over, Bass touches it. Looks like Michael Corvallis is going to go. I suspect that was, nope, we're going to call it just a basic tripping. I think the Sioux Falls guys must be up to no good because a bunch of them are going to the box. Looks like this one's going to go to Max Reed instead of Corvallis. So my apologies to Michael. He is as innocent as the driven snow, apparently, in this instance. And they haven't changed the clock, but it is Max Reed in the penalty box. Looks like it was for a trip. Minnesota setting it up in their zone over the blue line. Statine, number 2, throws it in, and now number 61 from Minnesota sets it up. Armio on the forecheck, or the check, so is Rowan. Fandel goes and does a tomahawk chop and gets it out. Rowan gets it down to blue, and Minnesota is forced to regroup in their zone. Toss it out to number 77, 77 to 2. Statine, he throws it in deep around the corner to number 11. He has got Jordan Gibbs on him, giving him the gears. Armio comes out to give him a hand. Goes out to the defenseman. They cycle it across to Statine. Statine shot. And Ryan Manzella saw it all the way and grabs it with the glove. McDonald, Arneson, Haiti, and Corvallis are now the penalty killers for Sioux Falls. There's 13:58 left in the second period. Scores 1-0 for Sioux Falls. Draw to the left of Manzella. Arneson wins it, ties up his man, but loses the puck. And it goes to the Minnesota dude who passes it over to the defense to forward. Doesn't have a name on the back of his jersey, but number 74 to number 44. Over to the forward on the side, tries to clear it across to 74. 74 wasn't there. He is dumped by Corvallis, and the puck gets thrown down the ice. No penalty, which is good. And it goes behind the net. Minnesota goaltender getting it. Minnesota, number 47. With the puck. Lugs it up. Over the blue line. Over the center line. Throws it in deep. Manzella can't quite corral it. It goes to Haiti. Throws it. Blocked and saved. Nice save by Ryan. Dangerous shot in the corner. Corvallis gets it. Arneson throws it in. Over to Minnesota. Now they set it up. Pass to the defenseman. Arneson on it. And it's thrown down the ice by Corvallis. And Armia's out with Bass and Haiti and number 11, Rowan, Zane Rowan. Puck goes down. Not an icing, but Haiti's got it and chops it all the way down. Rowan tries to get it, and it's going to be called something. Having a clue. Oh. Say who?
Power with the big win.
In hockey?
In hockey?
Puck is to the right of Manzella. Armio ties his man up and wins the draw, but then Minnesota comes up with the puck. They have it in the corner. Armio with it behind the net, gets it to the corner, and chucks it out to Rowan. Rowan throws it, loses it to Minnesota, who throws it right back into the corner. They start it again. Bass behind the net. Chip out to a Minnesota player in front of the net and shoots it, and Manzella decides that he's going to capture that one between his pads, so nice save. Looks like Jordan Gibbs is going out and replacing Dylan Bass. And the puck is going to be dropped to the right of Manzella in the Sioux Falls zone. Sioux Falls wins it, and Ethan Hall is off to the races. Throws it in deep. He's got Rowan. Rowan trying to hold his guy. Pins him against the board. Comes up with the puck. It is Ethan Hall with the puck. He has a little time and space. Gives it to Bass. Jordan Gibbs. Throws it against. Looks like open Hall is given the Gills, and it goes back to Gibbs, and Gibbs fires it right at the goalie, and he traps it for a face-off to the left of the Minnesota Blue Army goaltender. 11:56 left in the second period. And now you've got Zverniak, Veenstra, and Johnson out. Zverniak loses the draw. Veenstra on his man. Goes around to Johnson. Zverniak gets it. Johnson keeps it in. Back to Fandel. Fandel gets it around to Zverniak. Zverniak to Fandel. Fandel shoots it around, goes in front of the net. Minnesota goalie traps it. Line change for Minnesota. Ref goes down. Zverniak on the draw with Veenstra and Johnson. Puck goes over to the side. Jordan Gibbs has it. Back to Veenstra. Veenstra shoots it. It hits Zverniak in the back. Must have been a hard shot because I don't think he felt it. Number 61 coming in. Veenstra helping out. Pass in front. Oh, Veenstra blocks it. And it just goes past him and it's saved by the goalie. Whew, that was close. So now you've got Anderson, Jacques Dubé, and Rowan out. Rowan gets the puck forward. Minnesota wins it. Deflection just to the outside of the net. That was close. Haiti around to Anderson. Anderson has the puck. Can't keep it. Backhands it out, and it goes to Rowan. Rowan to Dubé. Dubé tries to split the defense and does split it. Skates a little bit too far. He's thrown against the boards, but he keeps the puck. Hangs on to it. Chips it to Rowan. Rowan loses it. Dubé and Rowan on it, and it's going to be a net off. Jeff Jeffries throwing his hands up because he thinks it totally was the goalie's fault. Yeah, and the whole peanut gallery is going crazy over here. And they're all goalie parents too. Yeah, it's a cabal. Yeah. They're going to throw it. All right, they're going to throw it out because it looks like it was the Sioux Fall player who knocked it off. All right, goes to Haiti Hunter Haiti to Dubé. Dubé coming in, comes around, has the room, has some time to shoot, shoots in front of the net. Nice pass by Jacques Dubé, and goes behind the net. Chipped out, Rowan, oh, and Dubé comes up with it again. Oh, and he falls over. Too bad. Nice effort by Jacques Dubé, and it is being blown. It's going to be blown because possibly an offside. So now you have McDonald, Veenstra, and Johnson out. Puck goes past. Fandel hits his guy, goes to Bast. Bast to Fandel. Veenstra has the puck, has some room. Chips it up to Johnson. Skates it out, takes the hit, gets it to Johnson. Johnson tries to throw it in. Gets it turned over to the Minnesota player, goes around the net. Fandel keeping it in, throws it in front of the net. Goes over to Bast. Bast is coming in, throws it in front of the net. Big number 44 for Minnesota. Krentke shoots it, goes in, and now goes to Fandel behind the net. To McDonald. McDonald tries to chip it, gets out. Puck shot, blooper shot in front. Veenstra has the puck and has some space. Loses it, but takes the hit and throws it to McDonald, who gets it over and turns it over to the Minnesota defenseman, Statine, number 2, to 67. Tries to pass to Andor and gets it to number 74 with no name. He throws it in the zone, but Max Reed manages to capture it. Throws it off the boards. McDonald takes a slash, tries to get it out. It's knocked out. Oh, and opportunity there for Veenstra, but he was tired at the end of the long shift. And McDonald to Reed. Reed, oh, to McDonald. Tries to get it deep. Puck goes over, and it's number 44. Krentke, number 44. Falls over. Gibbs takes him out. Now to Gibbs. 44 runs him, and Gibbs knocks him down again and tries to get out to the defense. Reed stops, goes by him. Bast gets it out to the defense, back in. Manzella, easy save, rested into the corner. Puck is in front to Dylan Bast. He has a bit of time. He's got Arneson breaking. Tries to chip it up past the defense. He gets it to Brady Arneson. Going in on the net. Has time and space. And he's mauled en route to the net and loses the puck just as he gets by the goalie. Gibbs ties his man up. It goes to Zverniak. Zverniak to Kavalis. Kavalis to Gibbs to Zverniak, who loses it to Arneson. Arneson forechecks it to Zverniak. Zverniak passes it over to Kavalis, gets around his man, makes an extra move, makes a couple moves, and then loses the puck. Now to Minnesota. Number 73, Miller. Pass over. He is taken out by Kavalis. Arneson chucks it out to center ice. Minnesota regroups. Number 2, Stettin. Throws it out to 41. 41 throws it, and Zverniak. Zverniak has the puck. He's got Rowan with him. Rowan shoots, and the goalie saves it. Armio is out with Rowan and Hall, Haiti and Fandel on defense. Goes to number 2, Stettin for Minnesota. Chipped out, 67, lackadaisically, and Sioux Falls almost ended it up. Haiti uses the long stick to chip the puck in and get it down deep. Goes around the net to 67. He throws it back out, and it is a 2-on-1 for Minnesota, a 3-on-1 for Minnesota, and they can't quite get the pass across. It goes out to the Minnesota defender. Rowan's on it with the check. Pass in front. Manzella with a great save. Puck right in front of the net, and Manzella stood up big, saved the puck. Haiti, working alone behind the net, gets out. Another save by Manzella. Fandel finally gets a hold of the puck and throws it out, but they're going to wave icing off here. And it's now number 2, Stettin, for Minnesota. Long pass to number 11. Number 11 to 61. 61 shot. Manzella saw it all the way and easily gloves the save. Johnson, Veenstra, and McDonald are out with Bass and Corvallis. McDonald wins the draw, gets it to Veenstra. Veenstra loses it then. It's out to the defenseman, but the shot is blocked by Veenstra. And he's got the puck, he's got some space. He's trying to hold on to it, can't do anything with it. Throws it in deep. Puck gets thrown and down the ice. They're going to wave that as an icing. Zverniak is out on the ice now with Reed and Arneson, Corvallis and Gibbs. Puck is won by Minnesota, but turned over to Sioux Falls. They throw it in deep and turn it over to Minnesota. Minnesota tries for the stretch pass, and it goes to Bass, who backhands it in. Arneson on the forecheck. Now it's Reed on the forecheck. Minnesota trying to work it out, get it to their blue line and over the center line. Number 94, Andor, breaks it over the blue line, and then it is knocked out of his stick by Bass. Zverniak goes and gets it into the corner. Then it's turned back over to Corvallis. Corvallis off the wall to Arneson. Oh, great chance for Minnesota. Guy open wide. Turnover, and number 44, forecheck by Arneson. Arneson pushed to the outside by Krentke. Krentke gets back down. Big guy tries to go around Corvallis, is knocked to the ground, but 93 gets it. Puck is in front, shot, and score. A little bit of a loose play, a little bit of a scramble play, and Minnesota ties the score with 5:29 left in the second period. Hey Jeff, what kind of lens is that?
7200 with the fixed aperture at 2.8.
What's its f-stop?
2.8.
Yeah, that's a good lens. Yeah, that's a good lens. That's a good lens for this. Armio on the draw, wins it. Hull chips it in deep. Puck goes over to Fandel. Fandel throws it in. Armio is trying to fight for it with Rowan. Now the puck is in deep. Ethan Hull on the pursuit. Close behind the Minnesota zone, he reverses it to number 41. He throws it against the boards. Gibbs keeps it in, and then it doesn't keep it in, and there's Fandel. Fandel has some space, making some moves. Gets knocked off the puck, but still manages to knock off his feet, but stays on the puck. Turns it over to Hull. Hull has a little bit of space. Hands it over to Jordan Gibbs. Nice low shot on net. Hull with a beautiful play by Ethan Hull. Wow, silky smooth. Beautiful. Minnesota clears it out over the blue line, over the center line, breaking in. Number 73, Miller, shoots. It's a save, and somebody is going to get called with a penalty. Minnesota player got a stick egregiously knocked out of his hands, and it is going to be number 4, Adam Omia. So now we've got McDonald and Johnson out with Corvallis and Haiti. Over to Minnesota. Score is tied 1-1, 4:28 left in the second period. Shot on net, Manzella saw it and makes the save. Rowan goes into replace Ryan Johnson. Rowan Alexander. Zane Rowan goes in to replace Ryan Johnson. And it's McDonald, Will McDonald on the draw. Loses it. Minnesota with it at the blue line. Pass over to the other Minnesota defenseman. Has some time. Shot on net. Goes off Corvallis' butt. McDonald takes it to the corners. Checked by his man. Kicks it forward. Minnesota has some time and space. Corvallis is now checking him. Number 4077 throws him into the boards and does a good job to get him into the boards. Around to Minnesota. Minnesota back to the blue line. Shot on net, and Manzella saw that all the way. Puck is going to be to the left of Ryan Manzella. Zane Rowan on the draw. He's got Haiti, Corvallis, and McDonald. Puck is chucked out by Corvallis in a nice play. McDonald racing for it. Gets the puck, is knocked off it by the Minnesota player. Minnesota defenseman number 2, Statine, stops, regroups, looks, clears it out to number 74. Number 74 throws it over to Rowan. McDonald goes after his guy, and back to Statine, number 2 for Minnesota. Over to 47, who knocks it off his own player. Rowan gets it. Now it's to McDonald. McDonald back to Haiti. Haiti's got the puck, takes his time, and then throws it down the ice on the net, and you've got Arneson going in, and the Minnesota goaltender recovers it up. We're going to have a face-off to the left of the Minnesota goaltender. We've got 3:10 left in the second period. Excuse me. Max Reed on the draw with Arneson. Minnesota comes up with it. Miller, number 73. Arneson gets it and then nicely lobs it down the ice. Nice Langora shot over the red line. Minnesota's going to regroup. Number 47 behind the net. Minnesota Blue Army. 2:50 left in the second period. Number 47 carries it in. Bardsfield. Bardsfield throws it deep. Haiti's got it, and he throws it down, and you've got a streaking Arneson who has the puck, and he's by himself. Gets knocked off the puck by the Minnesota defenseman. It's thrown back out, and Corvallis, with Miller chasing him, he reverses it to Zverniuk. Zverniuk tries to get it up. Excuse me. Arneson knocks it down. It's to Bartfield, number 47. Shot on that just goes wide. Rebound off the backboard. And Zano slides back on the net. Great stick by Corvallis. Arneson throws it deep to center ice. and into the Minnesota bench. We're at even strength. We've got Arneson, Reed, and Zaverdniak on the forward line. Bast and Gibbs on defense. Puck goes over. Minnesota player off his skate, swimming an offside. So the puck will be in the neutral zone to the right of Ryan Manzella. There's 1:53 left in the second period. And for the record, I need to say that my back is killing me.
You want me to take over the third period?
Thank you, Amy. Third period's all yours. Yeah. Now my back suddenly feels a lot better, but we will do an interview. Stay around for the second intermission. We're going to do an interview. Amy said she wants to say hi to some folks back home. No. Now she's stepping out of it. Okay, so goes to Zaverdniak into the zone. He's got it in the corner. Reverses, has the puck, takes a peek. Two Minnesota players on him. They finally strip the puck off of him. Number 77 gets it out to Doze is his name. Gets it out to number 11. He loses it. Gibbs tries to feed it to Zaverdniak, who is breaking. Arneson goes on a change, and you've got Ryan Johnson out with Veenstra and Bass. Veenstra turns it over. Manzella grabs it. So now you got Veenstra, Johnson, and McDonald with Vandell and Haiti. McDonald on the draw. Wins the draw, and you got Johnson with Haiti. Johnson with Haiti with Veenstra. Haiti takes a shot in front of the net. It's loose. Nice. I thought Veenstra knocked it in, but it looks like it was Ryan Johnson. Veenstra might get the assist on that one. But it was Hunter Haiti who broke in and took the original shot. So, yeah. Line change for Sioux Falls. Armio, Hull, and Rowan come out. 45.2 seconds left in the second period. The score is 2-1 for Sioux Falls. Goes back to Minnesota. Bartfield turns it over. Hull had it on his stick but didn't really think he had it. And goes to Minnesota. They pitchfork it back in. Goes over Haiti's stick into the corner. Haiti behind his net. Tries to throw it around to Armio, but he was going the other way. So Minnesota, number 74. Back to the corner. Gives it to Haiti. Haiti tries to clear it around to Hull. Minnesota player chips it past him. Now Hull's got it. And Armio gets it out and leads past to Rowan. Nice pass. Rowan coming in. Zane Rowan shoots. Safe. Armio falls it up, Hall falls it up, and lots of really fun stuff in front of the net. And result is Minnesota goalie saves the puck. And we have 7.5 seconds left in the second period. 2-1 for Sioux Falls. Line changes. So face-off is in the neutral zone. Armio is on the line with Rowan and Arneson. It's going to be a penalty against Minnesota, number 44. Krenke. So Sioux Falls on the power play. Armio on the draw, wins it cleanly. Nice to Corvallis. Armio gets chucked to the ground. And it is Haiti. Haiti takes a shot in front of the net. Lots of people swiping at it. And we end the second period with the score 2-1 for Sioux Falls. They're going to zam the ice, so I'm just going to turn the mute button on until we're getting ready to go in the third. So thanks for joining, folks. Score 2-1 for Sioux Falls after 2 periods. Hockey night in Omaha, Nebraska at Baxter Arena, home of the Omaha, Nebraska Mavericks. It is Friday night. 8 o'clock exactly, October the 29th. See you in a few. All right, third period. Score 2-1 for Sioux Falls. Here we are in Omaha, Nebraska. Start off the third period. Zvartniak, Hall, and it looks like Armio. Yep, that's the line, and it goes to Haiti. Nice clean sheet of ice. Over to Corvallis. Corvallis is a little bit of space. Reverses it. To Haiti off his skate. He tries to skate. It's blocked. He's got, uses a big stick to his advantage, comes in, carries it up, and trapped by the Minnesota player, kicks it out. Armio knocks it down. Oh, come on, guys, don't call that a high stick. That was right at his shoulder. Alright, I need to make a note to myself to make sure that I have a beverage, because by the time the third period comes around, my throat is sore. I know, listen to me right. Armio wins the draw, gets it back to Corvallis behind the net. Corvallis has got it. Zvartniak comes around, picks it up, gets ahead of speed. Chase, breaks to the middle, has space, dishes it off to Haiti. Haiti chucks it back to Zvartniak. Zvartniak throws it off the boards. Holt hits his man. Zvartniak to Armio. Armio looking behind the net, has a bit of space to Corvallis. Corvallis has a bit of space, looking over to Haiti. Haiti throws it deep to Armio. Armio gets it back to Haiti. Haiti's got the puck. Comes in, bit of space. Sioux Falls on the power play here for 49 more seconds. Haiti skates all the way around, gives it to Armio. Armio over to Corvallis. Corvallis with the shot around the corner to Zvartniak. He's got lots of space. He tries to trickle it through, gets the puck again behind the net. To Hall, breaking in front, it goes off his feet. And lots of cross-checking and bashing, and refs come in, blow the whistle. 30 seconds left on the penalty to the Minnesota Blue Army. 15:37 left in the third period. Looks like the stream is excellent. Looks like the sound is not coming through. My mistakes, I apologize. Rowan wins the draw, gets it to Bass. Bass to Arneson. Arneson reverses it to Fandel. Fandel over to Bass. Bass back to Fandel. Winds up with a slap shot, deflects by Rowan over the net. And Arneson takes a whack at it, just chips up in the air, chip shot. It goes to Ryan Johnson. Ryan Johnson over to Fandel. He loses it, he's being chased. Bass throws it over and onto the stick of the Minnesota player, but Arneson recovers it. Gets it to Rowan. Rowan reverses to Bass. Dylan Bass up to Fandel. Fandel chips it over to Rowan. No, Ryan Johnson. Ryan Johnson raking in. Ryan Johnson with the game-winning goal right now as it stands. Behind the net, into the corner. Checked off the puck by number 47 to number 77. Minnesota reverses it to 79 to Arneson. Arneson through the middle, gets it, gets caught from behind, but takes his man into the boards. Johnson reaches in, tries to get the puck. Bass tries to get it. Arneson throws it ahead. It is to the Minnesota player, and they're going to call that offside. Zvartniak, Dubé, and Anderson. Zvartniak reverses it to Corvallis. Corvallis to Gibbs. Gibbs off of Dubé. Dubé's thrown into the boards. They're going to wave that off. Minnesota sets it up. Teams are even strength. Dubé gets his man, gets the puck from his man in a forechecking action there into the corner. Anderson tries to keep it in and gets chipped out to Corvallis. Corvallis with a little bit of space. Reverses again. throws it to Anderson. He's knocked off the puck by 74. Goes around the net to number 44, Kemke, the big man. Gibbs gets it past, gets it to Anderson. Anderson with a little bit of space, tries to hit a streaking Dubé. Then it's over to Zverniak. Zverniak breaking in, has Anderson with him. Zverniak reverses it, looks, swings around again to Anderson. Anderson throws it back to Zverniak. Anderson goes down. Minnesota carrying it out, number 93. Zverniak forces him to the outside. Puck goes out to Dubé. He can't get to it. Puck goes to Haiti. Haiti chips it around to Corvallis. Corvallis up to Anderson in his feet. Can't get it out cleanly. Goes back into the Sioux Falls zone. Corvallis with the puck. Chips it around to Dubé. Dubé has the puck. A little bit of time. Throws it out past Anderson to center ice. Minnesota picks it back up and chucks it back down to Haiti. Haiti tries to get it out to Rowan. Rowan can't get to it, so now Armia's chasing after it. Minnesota player toe drags past him, but can't do anything with it. Armia backhands it to Hall, and Hall's breaking in over the blue line. Ethan Hall has some speed, skates around, tries to wrap it, he scores! Ethan Hall, beautiful goal, skating in, and just burst the speed around the net and chipped it in. Really, really pretty goal. Nice hands by Ethan Hall. And the score is 3-1 for Sioux Falls with 12:29 in the third period. Armio, Hall, and Rowan. Pandel, band on the play, turns it over to 41. 41 shot, Manzella grabs it. Pandel gets rid of some tape and draw goes to Armio. Armio around to Pandel, has a bit of space. And losing the puck, hands it off to Ethan Hall to Rowan, gets it and reverses it. Rowan stops, pass up off of Armio's, and it goes, he changes off for McDonald. It goes to Minnesota deep. They have the puck, passing it around off the back. McDonald coming in, chips it down to Bass. Bass throws it in, it's going to be delayed offside, and Minnesota breaks it out. Checked by Veenstra, has the puck, skates it, hands it back to Bass. To Pandel. Veenstra gets his own rebound, chips it in deep, throws it in deep, and it's to McDonald. McDonald chips it out to Johnson. Johnson back to Corvallis. Corvallis shoots. Oh, off the side. Oh! Bass keeps it in. Minnesota comes out with it. Breaking out. Throws it in deep. Veenstra got a stick on the man, and it goes to Johnson. Johnson out to McDonald. McDonald tries to get it out to Johnson, and it's to Corvallis. Corvallis breaking in. Has Veenstra and Johnson with him. Corvallis shoots. It goes off the goalie and way high.
We have a little shout out to Ryan Johnson's family on the East Coast and the West Coast.
All right. Let the announcer know that my entire family from the East Coast to West Coast thinks he missed his calling. He's fantastic. Oh, I thought this was about Ryan.
Yeah, Ryan Johnson's family. Shout out to you.
Oh.
He's having a great weekend.
That's amazing. Well, thank you so much, folks. I'm having a ball doing this. Everyone says thanks. I do it so my kid can see himself play and improve, and I thought I'd share it with everybody. And of course, these kids have big ambitions, so hopefully that people get noticed and it helps them develop their game, and I'm glad that everyone can watch it. Jory's Opa in Hamilton, Ontario, tunes into the games, and he's only really ever been able to see Jory play once or twice, so it's a chance for him to watch. And of course, with the COVID situation, travel between the U.S. and Canada has been closed down, So this is a way to share it. So I'm glad everyone's enjoying it. It's totally my pleasure to do it. I really appreciate it. Love the sport of hockey. So Minnesota gets it to the blue line, off the line, deflected wide. Manzella has been playing a solid game today. He saw that and got a stick in the way and deflected it outside to the defenseman, blocked by Fandel to Arneson. He steered off the puck. Fandel helps him out. Two Sioux Falls players misses it. Arneson comes back, finishes off the back check against the board, trying to chip it out along, working it, and it goes out of the Sioux Falls zone to center ice, to the blue line, into the Sioux Falls zone, to Hunter Haiti. Hunter Haiti has the puck behind his own net. Dishes it up and intercepted by Whistler, number 79 for Minnesota. Back to Minnesota player, chucks it into the zone, into the blue line. It is Fandel. Fandel to Max Reed. Max Reed spins to Zverniak. Zverniak has the puck. Nice open pass to Hunter Haiti, who has it and steamboats his way into the Minnesota zone with the puck behind the net. Comes up with it. Gives it to Arneson. Arneson tries to cycle it back to Haiti. Haiti's knocked off the puck. And this is going to be a call against Sioux Falls. Looks like Zverniak was... Oh dear, we can end up with two of them here. Yeah, so it looks like Zverniak was up to some sort of malfeasance in front of the Minnesota's net. And while they were waiting for the penalty to be called, Minnesota had it, and Haiti used the lumber to trip up a Minnesota player. So now Minnesota has a 5-on-3 with 9:07 in the third period, scored 3-1 for Sioux Falls. Rowan wins the draw, controls it, and then loses it. So back to the Minnesota player. Minnesota defenseman number 44, lazy pass. Rowan gets a stick in the way. Minnesota sets it up to the forward, to Stettin, number 2, to Ondor, number 93, Kervalis, and Rowan, and Bast. Lots of time in front of the net. Passing isn't that crisp, so Minnesota can't really get a shot. But the Sioux Falls guys are doing a great job getting in the lane with their sticks. Comes in, blocked by Kervalis. Throws it in the corner. Kervalis gets the puck and throws it down the ice. Nice play. Sioux Falls guys change. We've got Fandel and Gibbs and Armio out. Number 44, Kenke for Minnesota, skating down the ice. Krenke gets past his man, throws it in front. Fandel off the boards to the blue line. Number 2, Stettin with the puck. Tries to get it. Armio gets a stick on it. Out to Stettin at the point. To 67, across to 74. He wasn't ready for it. Shoots Stettin. Stettin shoots it wide. And Jordan Gibbs, with some time, grabs the puck and chucks it down the ice. Thanks out to the Johnson family for that shout out. Glad you guys are enjoying the show. Thanks again. Really nice of you. Number 47, Minnesota, into Graham. 61. Graham taking his time, setting it up. Gets it across to Bartfield, 47 to 37. Back to Bartfield, 47. Back to 47 to 37. Back to Bartfield, moving a little quicker. Shot is blocked by Fandel in front of the net. New penalty killers out. Rowan and Bast. Kervalis looking to pinch up there. Minnesota at the red line brings it in. Number Bartfield, 47, throws it in. Kervalis is being forced by number 11 and just uses his strength to keep the forechecker off. And now it's Rowan skating down, gets around, has a bit of time, tries to get past another guy, can't do it. Zverniak, forecheck. Bast has it, keeps it in deep, throws it back down to Zverniak. He takes his time with the puck. Oh, to Hunter Haiti breaking in. Rowan tries the wraparound. Minnesota breaks it out. Kervalis pinches and forces his man to play the puck poorly, and Rowan throws it in. Rowan lines his man up. Number 22, Hunter Haiti with the puck, has some room, throws it over to Zverniak. He just shoots the puck at the net, and Kervalis can't control the puck around, and it goes out. He has Bass, throws it to him. Bass throws it deep. Minnesota player helps him out there. Number 93 cycles the puck. McDonald on the shorthand. Shot. Menzel, save. Puck's in the air. It's out. It's open. It's loose. Nobody saw that. Went way high. 93 with the puck in the corner. McDonald on him. Ryan Johnson comes in to help out. You got Bass helping out too. It squirts out, and Jordan Gibbs tries to chip it out. Nice effort. Can't quite do it, but Sioux Falls gets control. Number 2 gets it out. The teams are even strength. Puck is chipped up, and it goes over to Baxter, number 13. He has it. He cycles it over to Fandel. To Veenstra, chips it off his stick, and it's going to be an icing, I think. Yep. Armeo ties up his man, Hull grabs the puck, and it's a scramble. Ultimately, Minnesota gets it, but Armeo gets it to the corner, chips it out. Fandel throws it around, so they're gonna... Rowan got away with one there. Puck comes out to Rowan. He's got it, skating. To Armeo. Armeo with a little bit of time, he's forechecked, still holds it, throws it over to Corvallis in front of the net. Shot just wide. One of these days, Michael Corvallis is going to nail that shot. He has just been hunting with the puck, and just that one just goes a little bit wide. Hull, again, with the puck behind the net. I'd pay him some extra attention. He's dangerous back there. Nice wraparound goal earlier in the game. Puck goes out by Minnesota, and they finally clear it. Fandel is going to be pressured, but at center ice, he throws it back in. And now, looks like it's Haiti, Reed, and Arneson. Reed, loose puck turnover. If he kept going, he would have had a second chance at that. Puck goes around behind the net. Chip past him. Minnesota. Zverniak grabs the puck loose to Arneson. Plenty of time. He's hooked. He gives it to Zverniak. Really heads up play. Backhand in front of the net. Chip pass out. And it's a race. Haiti gets and tackles his man. Nice play. What are they calling? Honestly, can't figure that one out. Okay, now I figured it out. Coincidental minor penalties. 22 Hunter Haiti and number 13 Miller. 4:08 left in the third period. And it's 3-1 for Sioux Falls. Zverniak is out with Reed and Arneson, Jordan Gibbs, and Fandel. Puck is won by Zverniak. Gets it around to Fandel. Chipped up ahead by Arneson, trying to look for Best. Reed can't get it. Skating around, blocking Reed. Nice job of forechecking. Gives Zverniak a chance to pick up the puck. Puck in front of the net. It is Arneson. And he still manages to hang on to the puck as he is mauled by the Minnesota player. Number 2, looks like Sutton. So Statine, my mistake. Shot on net to Johnson, and tempers are starting to flare. Fandel gave him a bit of the years, and Minnesota can't seem to mount some offense, and Sioux Falls is doing a great job of keeping everybody to the outside. So Armeo, Hull, and Rowan are out with Fandel and Gibbs. Puck is to the left of Manzella. Fandel, turnover. Kremke, over, nice look. Can't connect. Hull, chips it deep, blocked by the Minnesota player. Rowan. It's going to be a hand pass. Yeah, interesting confab there. Adam Armio is pretty insistent it should have been in the Minnesota zone. Face-offs in the neutral zone to the left of the Minnesota goaltender. Over to Minnesota, number 2, to 67. 67. Set it up. Hall. Rowan. On the forecheck. Minnesota chips it out to Billinger, number 11. Billinger with the puck. Skating it up. Trips over the blue line. Stopped by Hall. Hall chips it ahead to Rowan. Rowan, skating with his head down, was lucky he didn't get clocked. Puck goes over to Rowan. Pass in front to Armio. Armio was in front to Hall. Hall shoots and scores. All the time in the world. Rowan to Armio to Hall. I believe that is the second goal that this line has, third goal that this line has scored. They're doing a great job for providing production. Score is now 4-1 for Sioux Falls. 2:47 in the third period. Dubé, Anderson, and Zverniak go out with Baxter and Corvallis. Draw is won by Minnesota. Throws it in. Number 44, Krunke, gets it deep. Bast throws it around. Number 93 comes up with it. Skates to the middle. Tries to get over to 47. 47 shot. Manzella saw all the way. Grabs it with his glove. Makes it look easy. Zverniak is on with Anderson and Dubé, Bast, and Corvallis. Zverniak wins the draw to Corvallis. Chips it around to Anderson. Anderson skating. Chips it up to Dubé. Too far for him. Dubé fights. Can't keep it in. Anderson tries to get it into Corvallis. Corvallis with the puck. Chips it over to Zverniak. Off his stick. Gets it deep. Can't get it to Dubé. Anderson on the forecheck. Over to the other forward. Anderson has a chance. Was behind the plate. Backhand. And just gets it wide. Sorry, didn't get that on the screen. My apologies to Anderson's family. Puck behind the net. Chip to Hoyle. He stops it. Dubé, chip out. That's going to be an offside, Minnesota. I think the linesman is catching a little Z's there. That was late on the call, but it's definitely played. Is the score 3-1 or 4-1? 3? Yeah, it's got to be 4. Yeah. The scoreboard says 3-1. So McDonald, Johnson, and Veenstra. McDonald wins it to Johnson, to Fandel, to Bass. Johnson tries to whack it up. Punches deep. Sioux Falls checks up. Minnesota works it out. Throws it deep to Fandel. Fandel with the puck. Chipped ahead to Johnson. Johnson with the puck. Has Veenstra. Johnson geeking around. And McDonald is offside. And line's going to change. So it looks like Rowan is going to be out with Armio and Hall. Rowan is, yeah, that's right. Armio, Hall, and Rowan. Puck is in the neutral zone to the right of the Minnesota goaltender with 1:03 left in the third period. 4-1 for Sioux Falls over the Minnesota Blue Army. Armio turns it around to Fandel. Fandel, Minnesota with a chance, backhand, and broken up by Adam Armio in the back check. Great job. Rowan throws it out. The Minnesota player throws it back in the net. Armio has the puck. Feeds it back to Fandel, to Hall, whacked off his stick to Armio. He recycles back into the Sioux Falls zone, skates it out, is hit. Minnesota player is hit, and Minnesota still has the puck. Fandel on him. Goes to Armio. Armio throws it out. It is offside. I'm glad they called that. Bartfield, number 47 for Minnesota. couldn't keep the puck from going outside, and we've got 15.6 seconds left in the period. Reed, Zverniak, and Arneson are out there for Sioux Falls with Corvallis and Haiti. Goes Minnesota. Clears it around to Bollinger. Bollinger's checked by Arneson. Got a stick stuck in there. To Minnesota, they throw it out. Chipped by Zverniak. High up. And that is the end of the third period. And a solid win by Sioux Falls. They go out to congratulate Ryan Manzella. And final score of the game is 4-1 for Sioux Falls. Friday night, October the 29th, here in Omaha. Looks like we have a game tomorrow at 3, I believe. 3 o'clock game tomorrow? 3:15, thank you. Yeah, and Team Wisconsin. That'll be a good game. But this is good. Team Wisconsin's 14th in the nation, according to my part-time color commentators. Anyway, thanks everyone, and have a great night. Be safe out there. Talk to you later.